its inception over 100 years ago and every day since, the employees of Calgary Transit transport Calgarians to and from where they need to be. To our passengers, it's an efficient, convenient way to get around. But they usually don't see all the effort and dedication it takes to keep Calgary Transit on the road and the rails day in and day out.
People don't realize the scope of this organization. They get on the bus in the morning to go to work. In the evening, perhaps they're coming home on the train, and it's a done deal, but it's not a done deal for Calgary Transit. The work never ends. It's a phenomenal amount of work that goes on behind the scenes at Calgary Transit.
Over 94 million passengers count on Calgary Transit every year. Our staff numbers are small, but we have an enormous impact.
This organization has over 2,500 employees. Everybody has a very important role to play.
I started at the bottom, worked my way up and apprenticed through the city, and I got my license in 1981.
I started here cleaning buses, actually, and I worked my way through the ranks to become an apprentice mechanic and then a mechanic.
With 1,000 buses, 192 C trains, and 4,500 route kilometers, it takes all of us to keep the transit system ready for 500,000 passengers daily and get them where they need to be on time.
We have to keep the trains at the right place, the right time, keep them in sequence, and do what we can to maintain quality service for Calgarians.
Most people have no problem accessing regular Calgary Transit, but not all passengers have the same needs, and that's where Access Calgary steps in.
We provide service door-to-door to clients that cannot take Calgary Transit.
What it takes is a lot of dedication, and I think it's just great to make sure they are able to go where they can whenever we can.
Passengers believe that engine power gets them to their destination, but it's the people of Calgary Transit that keep the motors running.
Well, it's like when I was a kid, we used to build models, but they were just made out of plastic. These ones actually run.
We want to make sure that our engines are running properly for the passengers and for the environment.
Servicing 38 C-train stations and 5,600 bus zones, it's an unbelievable task we undertake daily, and it couldn't happen without you.
This is a well-oiled machine, and it works well together when all the cogs are in place, and we work together as a one big team here.
We are on the cutting edge of environmental responsibility, too. Our trains run exclusively on wind power, the first and only of its kind in North America. It's not just about business, it's about our community and environment.
It's really quite exciting to see all the changes that I've seen moving forward to try to get more and more people using public transportation from an economic and a green perspective. It's really important that we think as a big picture to move citizens where they want to go in a safe, courteous manner.
Calgarians are our responsibility. Each of us do our part, and it's something at which we excel day in and day out.
Well, certainly safety is our paramount concern. We want to ensure that everybody is safe when they're on our system.
There's a lot of people who now depend on our eyes for their safety.
The people that see us the most are the drivers, train and bus for sure. We're out here all the time. So we try to be real diligent and keep an eye on them definitely more than ever. But we are definitely out there for the public equal.
Day and night, we're on the clock ensuring quality transportation services for Calgarians.
Calgary Transit's been doing this since 1909 and doing it very well. We always learn as we move along. We make changes where changes should be made to keep pace with the new demands for service.
Calgary is constantly moving forward, and we're planning to move right along with it.
So this sets the framework for land use planning, transportation planning for the next 30 to 60 years.
Right now, Calgary Transit is building the west leg of the LRT. It's been 20 years coming, but we'll be on the rails heading west in 2012.
The West LRT will open in December of 2012. A lot of the work has already been done, and it's going to be a tremendous service when it opens for the west end of Calgary.
Some of our existing infrastructure needs attention too. At Calgary Transit, nothing stands still.
The whole point behind this refurbishment was to come up with a concept that's a bit more open, is more pedestrian friendly, and creates a safer environment.
My group is responsible for getting buses and drivers together on the road to provide service to Calgarians.
And with all those buses on the road, it takes coordination to keep them on schedule.
We use a few different methods. One is the Opticom system, and it's transit priority. So the bus sends an infrared signal to the traffic lights and will hold the green longer or cut off the red shorter so they can proceed through and hopefully not stop as often.
I think we have one of the best systems in the country for sure.
It's great to know that we're helping our bus drivers and our co-workers. Their day is just that much easier.
I think we work together and we help each other out on the road.
I think my job is really important because I feel good when I leave from here, knowing that I've actually helped so many people.
I've been working with Calgary Transit for 3 years.
8 years.
29 years.
8 years.
I've been here for 34 years.
I love my job, yes.
I love my job.
Oh, I love my job.
I love my job. I work with great people.
Public transit is the way to go. And as the cities continue to grow and thrive, as Calgary is doing now, there's going to be less reliance on private automobiles and much more reliance on public transit. That's exactly the direction we're going. The challenge for us is to be able to provide the service that is required to have people make that switch, leave their cars at home, jump on the train or the bus to get to and from work.